you, as well as a couple of other things that I picked up on a recent trip to America. So I went a couple of weeks ago to Florida, so we went to Disneyland and Universal for 1 week, and we managed to squeeze about 2 hours worth of shopping in the most gigantic mall that I've ever been into my entire life. It was like something off of Supermarket Sweep. We literally were like bombing for Sephora, and it was like a mad dash around. I did have somewhat of a list, but I don't really think I stuck to that. Other things distracted me and things like that. So I'm going to show you what I picked up there, and then I'm going to give you a bit of a review on what I think of the products. Because as I said, I have been back for 2 weeks, so I have been using them a little bit because I couldn't just let them sit in the corner doing nothing. I did have to use them. So so I'm going to crack on. The bag is looking a little worse for wear now, but I did keep it for purposes of said video. Okay, so the first thing that I knew that I definitely wanted from Sephora was this, hold on, I've taken the packaging off this one, so I have forgotten the name of it, but I did take a screenshot. So this is obviously from Sephora, like it says on the top, and it's their cream lip stain in the shade 14, which is the colour Blackberry Sorbet, and this is what I'm wearing today. I think really like this so far. This is the second time that I've worn it, and so far it's really like light on the lips. You don't really notice wearing it. It is obviously quite matte, so it is a little bit drying, and I do have quite dry lips anyway, so I need to kind of make sure that my lips are just like primed before I put it on, make sure they're like quite moisturised and things like that. But yeah, I really like this colour. It's super matte, as you can see, and yeah, I would definitely go back and get more of these colours. There's a really nice red one that I'd quite like. See, this is the problem, because we only had a short amount of time. I didn't kind of know what to buy. There was a few other things that I was kind of deliberating over that were a bit more expensive that I probably would have bought had we had more time, just to kind of think about it. So I think I'll definitely do an order from the website, because obviously they do ship to the UK now, which is really handy. So I'm going to have a look on there and see what else I want. There was a couple of like Becca products that I had my eye on and things like that. But I mean, I am happy with what I got, but there's definitely a few other things that I wanted, obviously. But yeah, so really happy with this. Really like the way that it looks on my lips. I think the colour suits me quite well. And yeah, so that was the first thing. The second thing that I got, which I hadn't intended to buy it, but then I saw it and I've heard such good reviews about it that I just thought, well, we'll give it a try. Now I am always looking for kind of better mascaras and things like that. So I got the mascara with the best / worst name ever. So this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the packaging of it, and let me just get it out for you. And then this is the actual mascara. So it's really nice packaging actually. It's really weighty, it's quite heavy, so it's got like a nice weight when you put it on the eyelash. But I would definitely say that this mascara lives up to the hype. I haven't got it on today, but it's just super volumizing. I don't have particularly good eyelashes, and this makes them look kind of really full and volumized. It's got a kind of really nice big brush on it, that's kind of a curved shape. The one thing I would probably say about it is it's probably not great for the bottom lashes, just because it is quite big, so it's kind of quite easy to smudge. But for the top lashes, it's amazing. So I'm definitely going to order more of these when this one runs out. But yeah, oh, and also for prices, I think that this one was about $23, and I think the lip cream was about $16, but I'll put all the prices and everything below. But yeah, so definitely, if you are going to be in America or live in America or any of the above, or have access to this brand, I would definitely recommend this mascara. I bold claim best mascara that I've ever used. But yeah, so been really liking that one. the next one, again, is a bit of an obvious purchase, but you have to do what you have to do when you're in Sephora, and it's not one actually that I've tried before, but again, I know loads of people who use it and really kind of rave about it. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Dye Pomade, and I got it in the colour Taupe. I think this is the kind of second to lightest shade. I was kind of deliberating between the lightest and this one, but the lightest shade, for me, I felt like it was a bit too red, which is obviously a bit of a strange thing to say considering I do have red hair, but it was almost kind of, I don't really want my, well, not red, it wasn't red, it was a bit more just like warm tone, so it was a bit more orangey, but I don't really want my eyebrows to be that colour. So yeah, so I got it in the Taupe, which I am happy with. I'm glad I got that one, and this is going to last me forever because you obviously just use the tiniest little bit. I've been using this every day since I came back, and I've like barely dented the thing. So yeah, so really happy with this one. I think this one was within the region of about $21, I think obviously I know you can order Anastasia from kind of UK websites, but I think it is slightly cheaper in the States. So yeah, so I think it was about $21, which works out to be about £16, obviously depending on the exchange rate, but I think that was what it was at about the time. And then the last thing that I got, so I did only buy 4 things in Sephora. I got the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser, and this is a daily exfoliating and clarifying treatment. So I picked up this. I've seen Caroline Hirons kind of raving about this brand, and as far as I'm concerned, whatever she says goes. She's the absolute holy grail of skincare as far as I'm concerned. So yes, this is a daily cleanser, so you can use it in the morning and at night time, which I tend to do. So I'll use it in the morning as my cleanser, and then I'll use it in the evening as my like second cleanser after I've used like I'm using just now the Clinique Take Off the Day Balm, just to remove my makeup. But yeah, so this comes in a kind of little green bottle with a pump top. So generally I use about 5 pumps every single time, and it's not really like anything else that I've ever used before. So it has really small grains of kind of exfoliant in it, because I was kind of a bit worried. I was speaking to the girl in the shop and I was kind of saying, but is it just a bit harsh for everyday use? Because I know obviously you're not supposed to use an exfoliator. I do use an Aesop exfoliator just now, that like twice a week, so I didn't kind of know whether this would be good to use alongside or whether this would have to kind of wait until I'd finished that one. But she said not. She said that you can use this alongside a normal exfoliator, and it's gentle enough to use kind of every single day, which is what it says on the packaging. But I believe that Tata Harper products are all 100% natural, according to the front of the packaging and kind of what I've read and things like that, which I am really keen on. I do tend to use quite a few products that are all natural, just because I think it's a bit better for your skin. I kind of worry about putting too many kind of toxins on my skin, and for kind of skincare, I think that my skin is quite sensitive anyway, so I always find it better just to use kind of more natural products. Obviously I don't use that for everything. I do use non-natural products as well for skincare, but yeah, so I was really interested in giving this a try out. So far I like it, no complaints. It makes my skin feel really soft after I've used it, obviously because it has the kind of exfoliating aspect to it. And yeah, it's nice. It's good so far. I would be interested in trying more of the collection, but I know that a lot more of it is a bit more pricey. This one was about $34 to about $38, which I don't think is too bad. So that's about £25, maybe £26, £28 roughly. But yeah, so I'm enjoying this one. The only thing is I am going down quite fast in this one. I know I have only had this, I know I've used this a couple of weeks, and obviously because I am using it day and night, it does mean that it goes down quite fast, but I mean that's okay. I would rather kind of use it the way that it's supposed to be used and use it sparingly, and it not having kind of the effects on my skin that it should do. But yeah, so that's that one. Actually, so it says here on the back, 100% free from synthetics, toxins, fillers, artificial fragrances, artificial colour and animal cruelty. So all really good, and the list of ingredients are all pretty nice and pretty natural obviously as well. There's nothing kind of too scary sounding on the back of the ingredients there. So yeah, so liking this one. So that's everything I got from Sephora. I did go to a couple of other shops in the mall as well. We went to a couple of like clothing shops, but I didn't get anything there, and kind of Victoria's Secrets and things like that. But I did pick up some things in Bath and Body Works, just 2 candles from there, and they were having, it was like President's Day weekend or President's Day or something when we were there, so the candles were quite discounted, so I think there was $10 off each of them, so they went from being about $24 to $14, which I thought was pretty good considering the size of the candle. So I got 2 3-wick candles, and the first one that I picked up is the black teakwood, which kind of smells kind of like aftershave, but it is really nice. And obviously I've burnt this one quite a lot so far. I tell you though, my head was absolutely pounding after I'd been in Bath and Body Works, because I smelled about 12,000 candles at the one time, and then I had the most pounding headache kind of in the world that day. I think it was a combination of being super tired from the day, really hungry, really stressed out the fact that we only had 2 hours, and also just many smells in Bath and Body Works. So yeah, this has been really nice, and as I said, it's like a 3-wick candle, so it's going to last quite a while. Yeah, so the second one that I got was the Bergamot Waters scented candle, again in the 3 wicks. This one smells up quite a bit lighter, so it'll be kind of nicer for kind of the spring time, I think. And this one has blue bergamot waters, whatever that is, creamy sandalwood and a hint of sugary citrus. And I think this kind of sugary citrus comes through quite a bit. This one is, again, yeah, like well, the first one is a lot more kind of like masculine, and this is a bit more of a kind of light scent, which is lovely again. I was gonna get some of the ones that were like pure citrus, or there was one that was a kind of like limoncello one, but actually I think that they were just a bit too sweet, and they would have got a bit sickly after kind of burning them for a while. I do apologise if my position has slightly changed. My camera just died, so I just needed to go and recharge it there for a little second. But yeah, so that is everything that I got from America. I had a great trip. I did attempt to vlog it, however vlogging is a lot harder than it looks, to be honest, and I did get some footage, but my camera did actually die halfway through the holiday, and I didn't bring the charger, which was stupid of me. So I do have some content, but I don't think it's enough to make a full-on vlog. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching again today. Bye.